hold on to your cosmic halos just a little bit longer, because now we're diving into the heart of this piece, understanding energetic upgrades from spiritual, mystical, and metaphysical perspectives. If you're more grounded in logic, don't worry, a bit of healthy skepticism is a good thing. Connecting cosmic events with inner shifts may seem a little bit out there, but remember, everything in the universe vibrates, including us. And just like the moon can affect our sleep, influence tides, and a thunderstorm can spark intuition, stir up our moods, or give plants a growth power boost. These are tangible effects, undeniable by the most logical mind. So powerful solar activity could affect us on energetic and spiritual levels. And without joining these dots, we might be missing a big piece of this puzzle when it comes to understanding how we are all interconnected and how external events can trigger internal shifts. Imagine solar storms as a cosmic consciousness power surge, like a jolt of electricity sent through the universe, awaking dormant parts of our being. The sun and solar activity is only a tiny part, but something we connect to the easiest, being a dominant celestial body that no one on this earthly plane can deny, and something that we feel every second of the day, even if it's only in temperature fluctuations. Its presence and our reliance on it refuse to go unnoticed. These biological systems are in a codependent relationship with the fiery one, and we're all okay with that. But the sun itself is in a cause and effect partnership as a cog in a greater system. So it's often types of solar events, cosmic waves, and shifts that are happening in the greater system that it is reacting to. Where these originate from is where we can really start splitting hairs. I've touched on the fact that the sun itself is a conscious being like you and I, and it also has a role in helping the delivery of this era of ascending consciousness. So what's not to say that it too isn't receiving and transmitting light language and beaming it to us and doing its job in guiding humanity's evolution. Some might say that this is a very guided process, intricately curated through divine timing, and like the different cyclical ages of consciousness, that it isn't also designed to periodically and gradually usher into Earth the next round of energetic and DNA upgrades, because it represents something that as a species we are open to, say every 11 years or so, with sunspots peaking and poles shifting, corresponding with maximum phases in solar cycles, and aligning with Earth's rising consciousness. Next time you hear about a solar storm, instead of checking the weather forecast, consider how it might be affecting you on a deeper level, and listen with your inner ear. Are you feeling starseed awakenings, a deeper connection to your soul's origin, urging you to embrace your true potential? Pay attention to any shifts in your emotions, intuition, or sense of purpose. And remember, the universe is always communicating with you. It speaks to us in many ways, and sometimes all it takes is an open mind and a little heart-centered exploration to truly understand its language. These upgrades aren't akin to developing your superpowers overnight, but think of them as spiritual growth spurts. Some might experience a surge of creativity, a renewed sense of purpose, or a desire to declutter physically and emotionally. Whether you call it a spiritual upgrade, an energetic shift, or a cosmic nudge, the point is we're more sensitive to cosmic energy than we realize. In the next section, I'll drill down further into 3 parts of spiritual upgrades that you might be interested in: starseed activations, awakening ancient knowledge, and paradigm shifts. These are some of my favorite perks of energy upgrades that correspond with the solar activities, like what we've been seeing a lot of recently. So let me know which parts of this resonate with you the most and what your experience has been. Just pause this and drop some comments so we can get into the really good bits. Starseed activations. This beautiful upgrade can be summed up with the line, remembering your cosmic lineage. And this is a time of heightened occurrences of exactly that. So dramatically that some people feel like they can literally turn a corner and become instantly detached from the narrative of life they thought they had cemented in their heads. This is a big part of why I said people can feel so frazzled and out of balance during the peak of this type of solar event. Their DNA is restructuring, literally, as dormant parts become reactivated and new neural pathways are being bridged that both make reality so far seem like nonsense and allow for penny drop moments where everything suddenly makes sense and connects, filling that ever-present void that it has had them questioning their whole existence. This might extra relate to you if you've ever had a longing for the stars or someplace you've never been to, more like a nagging sense of being from somewhere else and feeling like you just don't belong. Perhaps you've always been the black sheep and feel like nobody around you understands who you truly are. These feelings are extremely common for starseeds and are likely amplified during cosmic events like solar storms that amplify both a sense of detachment and belonging. These storms could be acting as the cosmic triggers that awaken the dormant memories within your DNA, urging you to remember your multidimensional origins. But what exactly does being a starseed mean? It's about carrying the ancestral wisdom of past civilizations and star systems. And I've already touched on beings that resonate with different types or rays of consciousness. And this cosmic lineage is something I'll look deeper at later, but you may feel an instinctive pull to what I am saying right now if you haven't already made that connection yourself. So a few signs of a starseed awakening to be aware of during these solar events are a deep yearning for the unknown, like a feeling of homesickness for somewhere you've never been, sudden unexplained knowledge or skills, hobbies, or fluency in forgotten languages, an affinity for particular star systems like the Pleiades or the Sirius system, and ancient symbols, a strong pull towards ancient cultures, myths, artifacts, and a feeling of deep resonance with their energy, and a mission-driven purpose, a burning desire to help humanity to ascend and protect this planet. Also, vivid past life memories of extraterrestrial experiences, especially in dreams on the astral, of plants and animals that just don't fit into this earthly template, but are repeated themes and as real to you as the clothes you are wearing now. It's helpful to connect with others in groups or online that identify as starseeds and share your experiences and support and learn from each other's awakenings. The uncertainty and rediscovery phase can be a daunting process. So the next perk, unlocking ancient wisdom, can be summed up with remembering to remember. This is another common aspect of upgrades and is rooted a little closer to our current timeline rather than light years, but is still pretty ancient in our perspectives, and that is awakening dormant ancient knowledge. Do you feel a sudden urge to research lost civilizations, lost languages, or ancient wisdom teachings? This could be your inner wisdom library unlocking with cosmic shifts. This is happening a lot recently. Imagine these shifts are like the energetic keys unlocking dormant parts of your DNA, which is your internal storage system, reminding you of the vast knowledge passed down through generations. This is your genetic memory that isn't inherently switched on for everybody, but does awaken if it's called to. And right now, the call is strong. So let's have a look at some common signs of awakening ancient knowledge. This could be a sudden fascination with specific historical periods, civilizations, or archaic languages. You may be experiencing vivid dreams or visions relating to ancient symbols, rituals, or forgotten technologies. Perhaps you've been mentally seeing certain repeating symbols or found yourself going into mini trance states for automatic writing sessions. Are you discovering or rediscovering rather an intuitive understanding of complex concepts without formal education, like healing practices or forgotten science? And do you have a strong, pressing desire to share this knowledge with others and help humanity specifically to reconnect with its ancient past? So do these descriptions resonate with you? Have you felt a tug towards the whispers of the past and an urge to rediscover the ancient wisdom slumbering within you? These energetic keys, unlocked by the cosmic shifts, might be reminding you to connect deeper to humanity's forgotten past. But remember, this journey isn't about looking back, it's about using awakened knowledge to pave the way moving forward. And as we integrate these ancient echoes, we prepare ourselves for a more profound shift, a collective evolution towards a new paradigm of oneness and understanding. Let's explore this exciting transition next, delving into the signs and possibilities of the coming shift in perspective. Our planet is undergoing a vibrational shift, moving us towards a higher state of consciousness and unity. These cosmic upgrades are preparing us for a significant paradigm shift, a change in our collective perception and understanding of reality. You may not have specifically resonated with being a starseed or having ancient knowledge awaken, but these signs are universally undeniable right now. Greater interconnectedness, feeling a deeper connection to all living things and experiencing oneness with nature and the universe, deepening on your personal path and spiritual awakening journey, and this can lead to a more honeymoon phase of your awakening. And trust me, that is just a magical feeling, very dreamlike, but will level out. So if you're currently there, embrace it, because it won't always be so all-consuming as it integrates into your conscious awareness. Enhanced intuition and telepathic ability, communicating and understanding others on a deeper energetic level. Perhaps you've started to realize that you resonate with being an empath and feel a little extra sensitive to the mood shifts and swings of those around you. There's a lot of misinformation out there right now on empaths intentionally, and there is a lot you can do to bring these gifts into your control. But please remember exactly that. They are gifts, and you aren't just being unusually ultra sensitive. Perhaps your spiritual truth detector just switched on, and your system now just needs a little bit of time to adjust. So this superpower can remain operating in the background without always giving you away. Shifting social values, moving towards cooperation, collaboration, and sustainability instead of competition and individual gain. It is common in this phase to start seeing through the matrix, discovering the bigger connection to all of the power players and supposed hierarchy of this system, and being drawn to truth bomb rabbit holes that make you seem like a crazy conspiracy theorist to others whose cognitive dissonance self-preservation mechanism is still strong. Perhaps this kicked in for you a little while ago, and you even had the urge to go a little bit more off-grid and become self-sustainable and provide your own security in the forms of food, for example, and disconnect from the artificial system being the dominant lead of the current power game and taking back your control. This upgrade is responsible for a growing interest in spirituality, energy healing, and researching different healing modalities and finding alternative ways of knowing. An increased draw to activism and movements for social justice, environmental protection, and global unity. But the potential to be captured back into the system through psychops is extremely elevated in this phase. So be cautious. A rise in empaths, light workers, and individuals with heightened sensitivity gifts, and a questioning of traditional power structures, and a yearning for more authentic and meaningful connections that match the frequency you are now vibrating at. And perhaps you've discovered that nearly painfully as you found out the small talk and gossip just doesn't cut it anymore. It can leave you wondering how you even do the conversation thing, but you will find the right group of people to talk to as your magnetic field pulls in the energies that match the frequency you're now vibrating at. Give it time.